And just to get this out of the way, this is all, bullshit. Hello everyone, Finance here. Today's video is going to be a bit of a rebuttal video to Never Enough Ammo, Matt over at Gun Channels. He recently did a video labeled Top 5 Guns for Repelling a North Korean Invasion, or not necessarily that, but something to that effect. So, Matt's video, he said a couple times, well, who wouldn't want to play cowboy? This would be the ideal opportunity. To which I'll say, yeah, okay, why not? But his choice in guns left a little to be desired. Now, first up, he said a lever gun, a 357 38 special lever gun. I agree with half of that. Yes, a lever gun, but not 357 38 special, 4570 government. Now, this here is a Marlin 1895. It's one of the Trapper model or guide guns. It's the 18.5-inch barrel. Now, yes, I realize that you're going from 10 rounds of 38 special to 4, maybe 5 rounds of 4570, but hear me out on this. During the Korean War, the North Koreans and the Chinese would use human wave attacks, basically sending wave after wave of infantry against UN positions. Now, yes, you're going to get higher capacity with the 357 lever gun, but you're going to get much better penetration out of a 4570. A good 450, 500 grain cast bolt, hard cast lead bullet will zip through at least 10 or 20 of those little buggers. So, 4570. Now, Matt's second gun was a Ruger Single 6 22. Once again, citing the fact that who wouldn't love to play cowboy? Well, if you're going to play cowboy, cowboy up and use a 45 Colt. I mean, what is more American than a 45 Colt single-action revolver? Now, up to now, it seems like I don't really agree with Matt on his choices. I kind of agree on the guns, not the caliber. Well, this next one's no exception. If you're going to kill a communist, you need to use a communist gun. So I would recommend a Yugo M57 or any of the other handguns that are chambered in the 7.62 by 25 millimeter. Flat shooting, about the power of a 357 Magnum, roughly. Next up on my list, the M1A. Why? Because this machine kills communists. Number one pick for repelling a North Korean invasion really isn't a firearm per se, and it's not necessarily this firearm, but I'll explain that in a minute. So my number one pick is this air cannon. You're thinking, why the hell would you want to use that to try to repel a North Korean invasion? Well, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be this. It can be a potato gun, it can be a can cannon, it can be damn 3-person water balloon slingshot. Fact is, we're technically not using this as a weapon. You need to remember that supreme excellence in warfare is not defeating your enemy, it's breaking their will to fight without ever having to fight them. So, to that end, I suggest that we use devices like this to launch not bullets, but Snicker bars, Twinkies, junk food, maybe a little marijuana, you know. Now, you have to remember, North Korea is a very impoverished area of the world. And yes, while they happen to have a very large standing army, they're not that well fed. I mean, hell, a king-size Snicker bar is probably more than what they get in a week. Now, this could have several different effects. It could cause them to get hyper and, much like a 4-year-old child, fall asleep 5 minutes later. It could fatten them up. So there's my 5 guns list. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. You start lobbing all those fattening and sugary snacks at those starving North Korean soldiers, they're probably going to go into a diabetic coma. That's wrong even for me. That's wrong even for me. Thank you for watching, and have a nice... No. Oh, damn it. You start lobbing food at North Koreans, they'll be your friend.